I've played it a bit off stream, just going back to max out some of the earlier levels because I've been having a ton of fun with it. So, you know, playing a game off stream, that's a good sign for a game being good. So, let's get going again. We must strike fast to disable the enemy's capacity to produce more weaponry, destroy everything. And we have a new obstacle and new enemies again. And they make me think a little bit. They make me watch the patterns. How could they? So going back and 5-starring missions has definitely... That's just a bad start. Has definitely improved my ability to play. In order to get all 5 stars, you need to finish the stage taking fewer than 3 hits. Even if you get heals, you need to stay under 3 hits. Or any death. Like if you fall in a pit, you automatically lose a star. I've also determined that the little doobers who disappear when you get close to them are a collectible of some sort, but I don't know if the game does anything besides track them. And now I have to fight my urge to restart anytime I die, because at this point I'm not too concerned about getting 5 stars, I'm just concerned about finishing the game. I can always go back for completionist later. There's also 2 more difficulty modes. This is actually the easiest one. It seems that on higher difficulties, enemies shoot faster, and also there are traps. Additional traps to mess you up. I can definitely see enemies shooting faster, making the game significantly harder. Interesting, hitting this ship, this vehicle, hurts you, unlike with... or does it? Yeah, it does. Unlike when walking into enemy soldiers. Always be on the lookout for angles to shoot enemies where they're very far away, since your bullets travel basically instantly, and theirs do not. Okay. That's a failure. So I don't know how much more I'm gonna play in this session. I'm not, like, committed to finishing the game now or anything, but, I mean, I've just been having a bunch of fun, and I want to see more of the levels. Gotta be careful not to be hit by these jerks, because they're really good at knocking you into this pit. Definitely seems to help if you're not on the same platform as those ships in regards to fighting them safely. The big problem is that they get close to you and then start shooting. It's hard to deal with them then. But despite flying, they can't leave the platform they're on. So if you're on a different one, especially at a different elevation, they're sort of out of options for how to corner you. You can really see where that comes into play there. I just had nowhere to maneuver to stop myself from getting hit. So this, and then like that. Okay. Can I bait them into going up enough? Not really. Well, that sort of worked. At any rate, there's a couple more enemies I need to get over here, so needed to go back at some point anyway. They seem to want to go above you so that they're, and then have their lasers curve downward a little bit. So it's not a bad idea to start shooting like diagonally up to be able to nail them while they're passing by. Nothing important down there, it seems. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Didn't want to die on that last enemy there. Still, should have gotten 4 stars. Okay, we have traps. Well, at any rate, there are things in this building, so I should handle this first. Oh, that okay. That was just plain sloppy play. I always want to try to hit them when their backs are turned, so that if they do manage to fire back, it'll take them longer and you'll have more time to react. Yeah, I thought so. Knew I was getting cornered there. These robots, you want to wait for them to get pretty far away and then take a hit anyway. Well, it's the first time I've seen my body from dying while in a craft. That's something new. I'll just take a free hit there, sure. They definitely do shoot at you quite quickly, these yellow ones. I don't think I was... I suppose that's not supposed to be possible to make. Probably another way that they want you to take. Yeah, they want you to go up. That makes more sense. This to take down, around. You need to get over to the left. Three left. Oops. Well, I'll finish the stage, but now that I've been going for rank a bit, getting 1 star is a big bummer. But I'm not gonna let that slow me down. I will, however, let a game over slow me down. Might just happen. Nope, okay, I made it. On 1 hit left. Amazing. Amazing, the text box says. In blatant defiance of my performance. Can I... Oh, they're fast! Can I shoot this? Yes. I can then get shot. Very skillful. The best way to fight them is when they're taking ladders, since they're so much slower there, but none of the ladders there were really big enough to exploit. Well, I got the collectible there. I am on one hit, so extra careful and look for heals. Or death. Death works too. Don't be afraid to take things slow. You're not judged on time, and you're only judged on, I mean, you're only judged on damage insofar as rank, not for completion. So it's good to just take it easy. Those enemies are really problematic at that angle. Not even so much that it had the robot as backup, but just at that angle and moving back and forth the way it was. Made things real tricky. That room was definitely a net positive. Messed it up. Oh, he's right in front of... He's right above the portal, so I can't just, like, go to there and shoot up. Although I guess I can. I just go in, wait for it to reset, go in again, shoot up. There we go. Try not to throw this second life away. Be ready to ambush them as soon as you let them free. That's the way to do it. Oops. Come on. Just camp the ladders. That's the safe way. Just like Dark Souls 2 in that one church area where like players can enter a covenant to defend the church. There's a ladder that you can camp, and there's really nothing other players can do while you're on that ladder. You're at too steep an angle either down or up, and ladder combat is a complete crapshoot. So, you just camp the ladder, but sort of in reverse. The person on the ladder is now... Oh! Oh, hello. Oh, these are destructible. Okay, okay. Again, two new enemies for this zone. I keep saying it because it keeps being impressive. I mean... So many games are, especially indie games, are plagued with low enemy variety because it's a combination of assets and design to create more enemies, and that costs money that most indie developers don't have. But because the patterns are pretty simple in this game, and it relies more on placement and level design to make enemies challenging, it probably didn't take much effort to create a whole bunch of enemies, and then it was a matter of the design to place them in a way that's a compelling challenge, which has definitely been done well, which should not be understated, just because the manpower needed to create this is low, but the skill required is quite high. This isn't like modeling 8,000 lashes on each character's eyes, which takes just a ton of hours, even with the best things to automate it, best programs possible to automate it. But a bunch of the things in this game can't be done like grunt work. It all requires skilled game developers. And I think that's really nicely on display. Hitting the player from multiple angles, like what just got me there, is a good example of good design, because it tasks the player with looking in two different directions, which is perfectly doable, but very challenging. And once you get it right, it feels like you've outwitted the game, and that feeling of outsmarting a game is key to making a game feel good. There are games that are notably patronizing. Pokemon gets this complaint a lot, especially, but that's a whole other can of worms. That you're not outsmarting the game because the game's not setting any particularly hard challenges for you, and it's treating you like you don't know how to do things with over-tutorializing. This game has a tutorial, it has a how to play in the menu, but it doesn't require you to do it to beat the game, you know, to actually just play the game. You can just jump in. And besides, the controls are simple enough. It's just a run, gun, shoot, jump. And all the difficulty comes from the minutia of the movements, which in an arcade twitchy game is exactly what you want. That was an accident. Ah, that's all that's in this room. I think it's just that one guy left. I have ways to go to get back to him. Yep, get the last one. What do you do? I like the little crouch. I wouldn't mind, for sure, having another gun available, like some sort of power-up, but I also can appreciate the simple elegance of having only one weapon. This is a very awkward angle. I'm not sure how to best deal with it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. And, I mean, oh, what do you do? You can see again how much just knowing the stage helps with beating it cleanly. First take out the ball, then worry about the teleporting ship, and then run straight into the lightning coil. That's the important part. Okay, I just wasn't looking there. As you can see, knowing what you're doing is paramount to beating the game. Being good at it also helps, I've heard. Especially there. You know what? This makes much more sense. That was not the ideal solution. Definitely should do hit and run with these. Wait for them to pass by, go up, kill a couple of them, go back down, repeat. Unless they line themselves up like that, then it's easy peasy. Always take care of the source of damage that's fastest to kill first. That way you can handle the slower enemies in a much safer environment without having to skip rope with the shots that are low while dealing with the shots coming from above. So despite what I said, I'm not really doing better than the last attempt, but shh, don't worry about that. I got distracted. It was my fault, but I was not looking at the game. Hold on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I was thinking about audio levels, and it made me take my mind off the game, and that turns sour real fast in this. So while, by all rights, it should be hard to keep track of your character with how small he is, and especially because in this stage, the background's green. Previously it's been like orange or blue, so it's always been easy to keep track of him. Now that it's green, that's really no longer the case, but what I'm looking at often is much less the guy, and much more often the muzzle flash of my gun, to get a good gauge on where I am when I'm fighting. Because if I can get the muzzle flash away from the enemy, then I'm definitely getting the guy away from the enemy. There we go. That was sloppy. Obviously, that was real. It could have been done a whole lot better. Too bad for them, they only got the gun that shoots once. I got humbled is what I got. Come on out. Here we take it back. Oh, that's a lot more of them. I'd have a hard time describing it, but I do kind of already have a handle on how the ships pilot, how they come after you. But the short version is definitely to just sort of stay still or make very small movements and let your stream of bullets take care of them. Small movement up, small movement down. Pay more attention to I want to turn around. Okay, guess I'm down here. I guess the ship doesn't turn around. I didn't realize that. Pay more attention to their bullets than to them. If you're just putting out a stream of bullets, you'll get them eventually. But if you're not watching their bullets, they can very easily sneak up on you. Ah, yeah, I should have seen that coming. I could definitely 5-star this, no problem. Now that I know what to expect. Oh, he shoots a long ways. Hello. Yeah, that's how you dodge this. Sort of go in and out. 4 stars, not bad. Again, more new enemies. Ah, they're like mines. That's not the way to deal with them, it seems. Definitely gotta get them to aggro the lower numbers. I mean, I got them all, but lost a ton of health in the process. Look for places where they get stuck too, especially the big one. That would help a lot. Your shots knock them back, which helps considerably. That's basically ideal. Getting just one or two at a time, or 3 or 4 or a lot. Yeah, use cover, use things spaces they can't get into. That's one way of doing it. I think there were some over here I should get before I go. Now that they're active, go over here. I have lots of room to fight them in the open. Got the collectible, that's cool. Alright. Yeah, that was just a real demonstration of mines. Their strengths as an enemy and their weaknesses. Okay, I'm down here now. All sorts of teleporters. Imagine some guy just coming down the side of your building, shooting a gun, and it's slowing him down. And he's taking out all your guards. How horrifying. Yeah, that was the wrong angle of attack. That was just sitting in front of a hostile. That's what that was. There are a whole lot of guys. Well, they certainly do shoot a lot of bullets, those big circles. But they also have big blind spots. Yeah, even after killing that enemy, I just needed to hang in midair for a bit. Yeah, yep, that's good. Hang in midair a bit to dodge the next to the wave of bullets. Yeah, you can sort of make longer jumps like that, I guess. I mean, it worked. Not so much. Really just have to wait until it calms down a bit, yeah. No, I need to hit it from another building. Yeah, get him at a distance. And that's the last one here. So that wasn't even that bad. There was a lot of health available too. Ah, Jake. Yeah, figured that the things would come after me after I destroyed the main body, but I suppose this is more of a, what do you call it, a scouting run. You know, any first run of a stage in a game like this. That has a lot more HP than I thought it would, which is why I just sort of stood and delivered. Ah, I thought I could get it in time. Definitely a whole lot going on in these later levels, and do I need to say it? Another new enemy. At the end of this, I should count how many unique enemies there are. It's a big number. I mean, consider how many enemy types something as legendary as, like, Doom has. Even the new ones. Like, what? 10? 12? This game's gotta have, like, 50. And obviously the graphical prowess of this game is on a different level than Doom, either the original when it came out or the 2016 one, when it was 2016. But of course, this game also didn't have the budget that Doom did. And it shows what happens when you put really talented, really skilled devs into a game that... not talented or skilled players, though, don't worry. There's none of that here. But putting talented or skilled devs into a game that really rewards that sort of thing, as opposed to a game like, you know, the modern AAA sort of open world game, which has just a lot of grunt work to do. There's a lot of it that doesn't need to be designed, it just needs to be done. And so that's where you get teams with, you know, teams of hundreds of people, and that's necessary for completing the game. But consider, like, Breath of the Wild. The biggest problem with Breath of the Wild to me was the lack of enemy variety. You're fighting bokoblins and moblins for realistically the whole game, and not a whole lot else. Like, yeah, sure, the yellow gun guys are in pretty much every level now, but these, I don't know, these hard-boiled eggs and this ice Sinistar are hitherto unseen enemies. And they're probably not gonna show up that much more. And that wouldn't even be a good thing if it were sort of a one-off. But you get these enemies that you only see once or twice, over and over and over again, and that's really impressive. That's dedication to creating, and that's also a lot of restraint in keeping enemies in few stages, which makes them feel more special. Like, oh, this is the one with the hard-boiled eggs. I can't think of anything else to call them. Gotta remember how to deal with those, that really hit and run, get back in the doorway sort of style of fighting with Laser Boy. That sure is a laser. I mean, I could probably just tank this, considering the long periods of time he spends at times. Like, I'll just shoot him. I'm sure this is a very interesting boss if you're trying to get a good rank, but about that, some people don't really care about that. Got him. That was literally one hit. I think the first boss, honestly, has been the best so far. It's sort of the issue with that low skill floor, high skill ceiling that with bosses, there's only one thing you need to do. You need to beat the boss. So, because that can be achieved during your invincibility frames, as it were, the system doesn't work as well there. But I did, like, have a lot of fun, for example, figuring out how to do the first boss. I think my final run was I got hit once. That was a lot of fun. Like, one thing I didn't notice when I did it the first time is that when he does his stomp patterns, I don't remember if I noticed that it goes in a... Okay. That it goes in a 2-2-1 pattern where he goes stomp, you know, like laser stomp, metal blade stomp. But what I definitely didn't notice was that he always aims at you for the laser stomp, but that he goes to the middle for the metal blades. I have to lure him away. Over here. Come on. Come on. Over here. Fine, I'll come back to you. Yeah, from this angle it's better. Just watch for the ones that might be heading towards you and you'll be good. Easy. I sort of winged that, I'll be honest. I didn't really have a plan there. I'm getting the health back. Might even 5-star this. I mean, unlikely. There's probably going to be something at the end that'll take at least one hit off me. Or I'll just, like, get hit by this guy for... 4 stars. It's an impeccable ability, the Jinx. It's funny when you're doing a high score run, when you're going for a high ranking, you still feel that pull to go get a health pickup, but or a checkpoint especially. You really don't need to, because if you get hit 3 times, that's a restart anyway, or if you take a death, that's a restart. So all of a sudden, checkpoints and health pickups are just a distraction. I'm just gonna shoot in place until that guy does. I ain't figured him out yet. Yeah, I need to get back down there at some point. Oh! Hello. Oh, I hate that. Or I can just sit here and kind of wait. I don't think you can actually hit that small little spot I'm in. I got bored of waiting. Alright, now just go back to, yep. Over here. Pick up the last 2 kills, 4 stars. The music thus far has been kind of a low-key affair. Sort of the music people talk about when they say that gaming music is supposed to help you concentrate. It's not something you want to hum, not exactly. It's not something that's going to stick in your head. But it's, I guess it's motivating. And it's certainly not offensive. The backgrounds are nice. I mean, I love the aesthetic of the itty-bitty sprite for the player character. During... in GBA games, there was a tendency, or not GBA, Game Boy Color, and the original Game Boy, there was a tendency to make sprites super big to try to make them as detailed as possible since the resolution was so small, but that led to the issue where your character took up virtually all the screen real estate, and so you couldn't realistically dodge anything. So early GB games sort of turned into this tanking fest where it was about killing enemies as fast as possible because you're gonna get hit like that because you can't really dodge them. I mean, that's not a very fun way to do gameplay. It's also not a good way to do gameplay, is jumping off the edge there. It's not recommended. No, I can't get it from there. Okay. Go here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this run's falling apart pretty badly. Not the collectible. Got that going for me. Right, duh. Huh? Yep, okay. Well, that wasn't the right way, but it kind of worked. I still need to get that guy in there, though, so... Yeah, there it is. That was the last one, though. It's also my last hill. There we go. You're the best. Good start. Good start. I don't have this one figured out yet. No, not just going straight past them. That's not the way. Yeah, it's sort of wide back and forth. That seems to be the way to safely fight them. That's 2 new enemy types. It's 2 deaths. They try to lead their shots a bit, so you have to kind of anticipate that and counter lead them with turns back and forth. Doesn't always go well, but what do you do? Now how do I deal with you? Just sort of go for it, I guess. Yeah, okay. Gotta redo that one. Aw, nuts. Strat didn't work too well there. That's some tight dodging there. It's not hard, but it is real narrow. Ah, dang it. Yeah, those guys are real stinkers. The thing is that they do shoot in a set rhythm, so just don't be planning to go above them when it's that time, and you'll make it. Bing, bing, you know, like that. Always be prepared to move as soon as time on the rhythm comes. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss. That worked really well, though. I sort of just slowly flew in front of it. It kept walking into my shots. Yep. 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 And over and down. Okay. We're past that part. But incredible. Just incredible. I need to go across anyway. Can I make it like under here? Yep, okay. I just tank a hit. Get in. And that's that level. That was not my best performance. Oh, there's a lot of purple guys here, and bugs. Bugs. Oh, and there's a laser gate, so this is going to be a case of unleashing. You know, I can do it right away. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh! Oh god! I jumped right into that shot. Hit! Hit! Not quite. 132 enemies remaining. This will take out most of them at least. I can go and grab that health. Suppose I can go and deal with a lot of the soldiers. There's another building of them over here. What'd be crazy is if the enemies could trigger those. Especially if the bugs could trigger them, sort of a jailbreak sort of mechanic. Let's deal with the ones we're still running about first. Touch and back. Just get as far away as possible while keeping them on screen and unload. Ah, good. Only 82 enemies remaining. Alright, got all those. Just grab this one down here first. And out. Plenty of them are dying incidentally from falling in the pits. That's really nice. Because they do take a pretty good number of hits. This is a pretty crazy level. With, once more, a new enemy type. Play Donkey Kong with him. Oh, you can only have 2 health more than the starting, so you can have up to 5 health. Learn something new. Touch and run for it. Unleashing the Horde is not actually that dangerous. Just as long as you don't try to fight them right there. Just give yourself some breathing room. This does complicate matters slightly. Well, I have lots of extra health to deal with the last of this. Just a few left now to clean up. 3 infinite. Well, that's 2 of them. Where's the last one hiding? There he is. That's a cool level. I like that. Suppose I can't destroy these now. Got the collectible. That's nice. Back up there. That's nice, I guess. Oh, hello. Does not appear to be killable. Just take shots whenever it's safe. Take jumps when it's not safe. Yeah, I'm doing this all sorts of wrong. All sorts of wrong. Gotta wrap my head around that pattern. It doesn't seem like I can do anything about the warning lights. Guess that's what they are. Still 19 enemies left and I'm on 2 health. And I'm just making mistakes all over the place. Gotta do that better. Let's try this upper path first. Let's try this lower path first. Sort of like the opposite of serendipity. Making the best you can out of adipity. Iframes. Iframes save the day. Sees me jump on the ladder above. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try this again. I have failed at it again, yeah, and I can't get back after that point. Yeah. This is actually worse than the starting one. I have to go all the way this way first. But I do still need to get these guys here, so I have to go there at some point anyway. Yeah, let's get this save point back. Oh, that's a big problem. Yeah, I don't know if there's much I can do about that. I can't get back up from there. It's like if you fail it the first time, it's almost maybe best to restart so that the warning lights are in a good spot. Although they do always seem to go left first, which helps. Helps you, salvage a bad situation. Ah! That was scary. Okay. Should be able to just about finish this one. Oh, there's still an enemy left somewhere. Where? There's 4 enemies left. Huh. I didn't know. Can't say I knew where they are. Where they were. Alright, let's do the upper path first again. Ah! It's definitely a tricky one, this. That lower path is particularly gnarly. Let's try the upper path again. Ah! Went too fast. Maybe it does count these things as enemies I can kill. They are. It didn't seem like it. I guess they were making the noise of an enemy taking damage. Imagine they are not taking damage, however, when they're like ducked. Yeah. When they're at the edge like that, that's the worst. That's the pits. At least they do always seem to move left, but there's still not... butts. There's still not much you can do when they're at the edge other than get the jump just right. Oh. Well, nards. Start that all over. Now that I know what to do, now that I know I can destroy the traffic lights. And that, it's going well so far. We get up to 4 health. Take out what enemies I can from here safely. Okay, don't do that again, that was too close. By which I mean do it again immediately. That is just the pits. I can, okay. So I'm able to take out him from there. So it would actually be better than, yeah, to... Oh, I didn't even see the bullets. I wasn't looking. Shame on me. So it's better to go to the lower path first so you can take out that blue craft and have a safer path up here. This whole song and dance again. That part's easy. Oh my god! Kick flipped off him right to my death. Just this left? I think so. Yep, okay. Oh, that was a tough one. Especially not realizing that the traffic lights were destructible. Hello. Oh my god. I'm like literally just playing Space Invaders. Weird Space Invaders. He's so twitchy! I can't pin him down. If we focus the blue ones while they're not moving. While they're not moving, that's the way to go. Oh boy. Yeah, with them being active while I'm getting on the ship, that's bad news. Nothing to do about those patterns except just watch the bullets closely and get out of the way. That's the real get good of the shmup world. Patterns like this. Okay, alright, got all those. Pick up these turrets. Got them. Oh, hello. Yeah, sort of get into the stream and then do a little back and forth dance. You know, be fine. Looks scarier than it is. I'm clearly doing a number on whatever the enemy forces are. Oh man, I have to really be paying attention to these bullet patterns. Not anymore. Set all of those, yep. And there's another one of the big boys. Again, you can just sort of mindlessly weave back and forth against a pattern like that. Basically what's happening is one wave is aimed at you and then radiates out. And then one wave is aimed at some angle away from you. And then everything fans out. So all you need to do is move a little bit and you'll dodge the one aimed at you, and then move back to where you were and you'll dodge the ones that were aimed away from you. Oh, can I destroy this turret? Yes, I can. Now, can I hit anything? No, I can't hit anything like that. That's problematic. I think it's better if I secure this whole area over here first that I just died at. No, I'm gonna want to last life. Doesn't really matter how much damage the ship takes. I'm not using it anymore. That almost worked. There we go. Now, that's pretty smooth sailing. And away we go. Nearing the end of Mission 5. Still feeling pretty good. Well, definitely a lot of garbage on the screen to keep track of. Sometimes it can be worth it just to, like, stop and look at what you're dealing with. To make sure that you're not missing anything. And there's that hovering in midair with bullets being really handy again, even when it's not strictly required. Looks like we've got some new enemy types. Yeah. Fighting these things from the ladders is probably the best idea. I'm gonna try to mostly clear out the middle first. It's like, hello. So I always have... I read that entirely wrong. So I always have somewhere to retreat to. And these things can just be taken out with one of these little maneuvers. Okay, let's try this again. It's not ideal. May have found a cheese. Then immediately gave up the cheese. Okay. Not really satisfied on my solution for those guys yet, but... there's not really enough room to get under there. Yeah, there's not. Definitely not sure what to do with that enemy. Those can still easily get shots out just as they die. Oh boy. Gotta jump through the patterns they make. And they're pretty sticky. Through, go up here, take on the tank. This is definitely awkward. Well, I suppose it can't be helped. I'm gonna go back down here. I don't like that pattern. Okay. Oh. Oh, not okay. Not okay. Yeah, it's not a surprise. Okay. Okay. Gotta do this one again. probably try to dodge that, huh? Not just let it hit me. Yeah. At least the pattern's always the same. That helps a lot. You just sort of need to jump forward and then back, and you'll make it through every time. Yeah, wow, the cars continue to be my absolute nightmare. These ones seem to be stationed low enough to the ground, though, that ground shots will consistently hit them. But at this point, my strategy is to just trade hits with them, which is not what you want to be doing in a game like this. Yeah, and trying to do better just got me hit more. This is going to take some learning. Let's just die and start over. Can't afford to be taking any sort of hits like that. Let's shoot, go past, go down. We got this guy. Wait, jump, shoot, good to go. Oh. We got that. Going back. The other side. 1, 2, go. Real jumping back. Go to the lightning. Go to the block. Go through. Use the bullets in midair. Slow my fall. Maybe that's the secret. Sort of jump back and forth. It also worked. Going well so far. I'm on 3 health with that first section done. Well, that kinda worked. Not that well though. Yeah, being clever is just getting me hit more. Then this is the last level of the penultimate world, so I guess it makes sense to be hard, you know. Shudder to think what it's like on hard and ultimate or whatever. Like, what do those cars do on higher difficulties? If I can't handle them now, you know? Because it's not like most enemies that... I mostly just get hit by them when they're in strong combinations with each other, or when I'm straight up being careless. But the cars, one-on-one, I lose. There we go. Pick up that health, that's good. Don't walk right into the lightning. Take out the soldier first, since he goes down nice and quick. Slip on by. turrets since they are strangely effective. I was just about to say that the tanks here are not that effective, that they're actually pretty wussy. And the game heard my confidence, heard the confidence of my soul, and punished me accordingly. Doesn't mean I'll take it back. These guys are easy. Yeah, let's go the long way, it's safer. And through. So now I just have this top section left to do. Defeat mini-boss kind of enemy that I do not understand. Yeah, I just don't get it. Let's see if I can keep it to just 2 more hits, you know? Be like this. Just make these really wide moves. Kinda working. I guess that worked. That didn't feel... That did not feel like the answer, though. So 2 enemies on this stage that just sort of don't get. But I finished it. It wasn't clean, but I did finish it. Now boss time. It wants me to stay in that laser's range. Inside the laser, that's definitely the way to do it. Alright. Just gotta find the paths through. There's lots of them. I gotta get back out so I can get back into the lasers. These bullet patterns are definitely a lot safer to fight him in. I might even get a 5-star on this my first try. If not, I mean, yeah, got him. That was the easiest boss yet, actually, because I could apply all that I know about shmups, which admittedly is not much. Just because I like them doesn't mean I'm any good at shmups. But it is on to the last mission, presumably the last anyway. And we have a new basic soldier type. Not a fan of laser guys. I wonder how the blue soldiers are better than the yellow ones. Maybe they just shoot faster? Maybe they take more hits to kill. Oh. Ooh, that blue turret is mighty dangerous. It's also not killable. Well, they are definitely starting Starting strong in regards to the enemies here in the last zone. How does the Frogger tune go again? Ah, it's not safe. Okay, well, this is probably gonna set the stage, huh? Definitely an enemy that punishes you for getting greedy, because just as long as you stay, you know, away from it, give it a wide berth, realistically, it's never gonna hurt you. The, like, lava laser guy. Alright, this is going pretty smoothly so far. Don't want to go down that way because the turret will just move and hit me. Okay, missed the goomer. That was suboptimal. Need to get that blue soldier over there. Yeah. Thought I had the pattern. I did not. One. Yeah. That's how it goes. Boss, it turns out we didn't need to field soldiers at all. We just needed to fight in traffic. That was the solution. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And just give this thing a wide berth, and realistically it can't hurt you, but it takes so many hits that you want to play it close. Ah. It's already going worse than the last attempt. Yeah, I need to go down the middle. Got the goomer at any rate. Oh, come on. That's honestly probably the best way of handling that. Hit. Okay, I made it. Off to the other side. That was pretty narrow. Taking that one pretty close. A lot of near misses. A lot of near misses with this stage. And some hits too, some just good old hits. One, two, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, not that it matters much, because I'm just gonna get killed as soon as I get near the car. Let's just go down there and tank it. I want to tank that. Let's do this at a diagonal. That's easier. Oh god, there's 2 left. Where are they? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. Oh, yeah, that's tough. That's a major bummer. Now I know I need to be on the lookout for hard-to-see enemies. Since it seems I missed some. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's go down the middle first. Since that's the difficult thing. There, I killed the car, that's what's important. "29 enemies remain. Number 29. I sure would hate it if there were that many enemies left, but there are." Ugh. Yeah, that's the way to do it, huh? Yeah, the big problem is risk of dying from falling into a pit after being hit is pretty high. Oh, jeez. I got it on the first one. This is the harder one. Yeah, don't approach it from that angle, especially on 1 health. I can't afford to be doing that. It's coming right at me. Ah, jeez. I need to go all the way back around. Need to jump over this middle spot, which means I need to time with the traffic. Yeah, let's go all the way. Here. This. Alright, now I'm feeling better. I'm on 2 health. and all the really difficult spots are out of the way. That's still not the end of them. Where are the rest? Oh, I guess those blue ones are killable, huh? Yeah, 2 left. It makes sense. Yep. You just have to hit them. You can't hit them at the sides, it seems. So under the impression these things were not killable. But there it is. That was very hard. And we are not done with new enemies yet. This thing makes more ships as adds. That sucks. Especially because there are multiple of these guys I saw as the level started. Oh, and he goes invincible as soon as he spawns ads, so you have to deal with him. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay. That's... Oh, of course these things also attack you. That's one of them, now for the other one. This one appears to behave a little differently. Still makes ships. At least I know I don't have to worry about hitting them like while the ads are going, or don't have to worry about infinite ads. It's clearly based on the amount of health it has left. Spawns more ships. This is actually easier than the first one because you have a lot more space to work with. It's still pretty... Oh, that was terrible on my part. That should not have happened. Not because, like, the game was wrong, it's because I was wrong. This is still pretty odd-geesh, is what I was getting at. Please. Mercy. Another... practically a boss rush. At least the ship can turn around. Unlike that other one, it was so weird. I didn't notice it drifting. That one's fine. I didn't notice the shot drifting up to me until it was too late. Get the last one. So you're saying once I kill one more enemy, we're done? I got him. No, not that one. Real one. It's not being spawned. Not a fan of that. I believe. I mean, pick your battles. Ah, yikes. Yikes. That's trivial, because I can just jump up from below it and shoot it from, like, perfect safety. It's less trivial. That is a hard pattern to dodge, though, when you're on this level, that's for sure. I'll just keep going in circles. It's fine. Squares. Oh, they're gonna use their squares attack. These do seem to be killable? Yeah. Probably... Okay, I'm fine. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not fine. Didn't think about that. Should have stayed on the ladder. Let's go on the left side this time. Get those squares. Okay. The ladders... I'm not thrilled. Not thrilled with the ladders or the cars. But these are minor nitpicks into what is a very fun game. This time, stay on the ladder. Up to the squares. Let's see here, where do I want to go next? Probably to the right. Probably won't be able to make it anywhere useful going left. Okay, those are some good dodges. No, oh, jeez. I panicked and wanted to escape, but that was the wrong move. Go over here, stay on the ladder. And move. These people just going about their day when there's... What? That was very lucky. But this is definitely a loss. I highly doubt I'm making it out of this one alive. There's still quite a few enemies left. Well, I guess there's only 8. There's more health. Maybe I can do this. Okay. That was not ideal. But I didn't die. I didn't really take that much damage, just one hit. I guess this will be a success. Assuming that doesn't keep happening. Left, one is here, and the other's right below. Okay. I did not think I was going to make that one. 6-4. New enemies. Okay, have to wait for them to be activated. A new class of ceiling turret, I guess. He's just like, I see you looking at me. That's cute. You have to do the slow fall to succeed there. Oops. Oh, dang it. Cross. Turns back down. Take the checkpoint. Up. Up. Oh, bouncy attacks. Bouncy attacks. Yeah, but the bouncy attacks are rough. Bouncy attacks are for when the devs have decided they are ready to get rid of you. Because they are very awkward to track. 15 enemies, huh? Oh, I mean, stranger things have happened. Like that last stage. Yeah, these guys, blue soldiers' difference does seem to be that they shoot faster. See if I can get the duber. Yeah. Again. Lots of health. That's super good. Oh boy. Okay, the fact that the bouncy balls are destroyed on contact with walls makes things significantly more manageable. Alright, I left something behind, so 3 left. Gotta go get them to look for them. Probably down here. Oh, yeah, they sure are. The slow wall is great for getting rid of the bouncy balls and all, but if one of them does happen to get under, that is a big bummer. Why I'm not entirely relying on the wall. Maybe I should be. Okay. Whew, that was close. That was real close. Yeah. Okay. It's going all right so far. "32 enemies, huh? Well, I haven't been hit yet, so that's a plus. which I know is inviting disaster, but I mean, come on, we're near the end of the game. Disaster's sort of a given. Oh, that guy was a real nut buster. Well, these enemies don't seem so bad if you're coming at them from above, that's for sure. Go across. Fade up, attack. Down. Cross. Oh. Hey, new enemy, and I got him right on the first try. Sure. Yeah, yep. Missed the doober, but whatever. Yeah, they're a lot more dangerous if you're below them. That's for sure. Alright, at least 6 enemies remain. Oh, oh boy. Gotta be careful, I haven't hurt this one as much as I've hurt others by this point. Okay, now I just gotta hunt down the last of them. Not entirely sure where the last of the enemies are. There's one of them. There's another I see in that little house. Ah! Well, there's the last of them, so that's fine. But yeah, that was greedy. That's fine. That one was okay. Oh, 6.6, nearly done. Oh, lordy. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, that turning around strat definitely seems to do the trick. Dying also works, I guess. 26 enemies remaining. Super duper. Hello to you too. Game definitely seems to expect that you know the basics of sort of back and forth streaming, that's for sure. following me so closely. Yeah, if he starts to corner you, definitely seems right to stop shooting him, because he only does the dangerous thing, which is the ad phase, when he drops below a certain amount of health. This will probably be done on this attempt, but not with a very good score. Honestly, this enemy is feels a lot more manageable than the last big ship enemy. Except for that part. That's rough. Then I approached it at a bad angle. He's just been vibing the whole time I've been gone. Yeah, dealing with that, like getting into the stream of bullets, definitely a lot harder if you don't know what to look for. Okay. Done yet. One more of these, huh? Sort of circle around, turn backwards, go either up or down accordingly, shoot the whole time, and that'll handle the ad phase pretty well. Okay, well, the last life will get me there. Oh, wait, no, that was my last life. Oh, poop. Ain't that a bunch of dookie. Ah, that is not what I need to be doing. Oh, jeez. Didn't even kill the first one cleanly. You know what? That's actually, that's a restart. I need to be not losing health. And obviously, we're... It's even worse. I'm getting worse. I'm getting sloppy. Yeah, I'll keep it if I can kill him without dying. I mean, sure, that's close enough. Oh, this is really crowd you, huh? Okay. Super. Around, shoot while going down. Don't let them cut you off, that's big. Alright, I've got to kill 1.5 of them on 1 life. It's doable, but it's not been going that way so far. Yep, no, don't turn around. They do take quite a lot of hits, don't they? Alright, well, 2 hits against this last one. Turn around, go down, shoot. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's not looking good. If I could get out of the ship and just fight him on foot with some, you know, solid ground, that'd probably be better, because then I'd have another 3 hit points. Okay. Need to be aware of where I am when I kill. Oh! Alright, try it again. Definitely try not to get hit by the cars again. That is damage you definitely do not need to be taking. I'm somehow, no, I did take one damage. I was gonna say, it looked like I didn't take any damage there from getting hit by one of the ads. No, restart. Gotta do better than that. I just have to do better than that. I wonder if this is the last ship level. It might be. Kinda feels like it, you know? It's such a gauntlet of rough and tough enemies. So this is already going better. So you want to sort of be cognizant of where you're going to end up once you take out the last of the ads on the 3rd wave, so that you can get into the streaming portion safely. See, I did phase 1 entirely without taking a hit. That's really good, obviously. I'm feeling a lot more confident already in clearing this level. Hell, let's go for 5 stars. Kill me. Five stars on ultimate mode. Kill me again. No. No, you're not allowed. No, get him. Trying to get to a safe position to start shooting him again. Didn't go my way. Oh, that really didn't go my way. Okay, get into a good position. Oh, that one red one's gonna screw it all up. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. But still, down to the last part of the second one-on-one life. That's better, a lot better than I've been doing. That's for sure. Fortunately, sometimes like that, it's just not really feasible to get through the traffic section unhurt when they're doing their desperation move. Alright, but... oh, there's the Duber. Shit, got it. Alright, so gather him up. Take him around. Take him out. Next part. just need to get him into a good position before you start shooting. Getting good positioning is really a lot more important than actually doing the damage. The damage will come... Oh, hold on. Oh, I had to really focus there. 6-7. No, restart stage. Don't worry about that. There, that's better. Oh, Jesus, weird. Oh, I don't like it. I mean, I like it, but oh, I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Okay, it's actually not that bad. The springiness is honestly more for show. It's not actually that dangerous. Just makes it look weird and so a little threatening, but nah. Okay. I think this is an enemy that showed up pretty early. No, I haven't seen this before. New enemy. Ah. That was a bad idea. Anything up here? No. This game is definitely a case for why I think people should try out new games. Like, if you were to judge by a game's cover, which definitely was appropriate for Taco Tom, you probably wouldn't play this. The cover's terrible, the name is terrible. But I've been having a ton of fun with this game, and while I'm nearing the end of it after, 3.5 hours, bear in mind that there's still completionism to do. Never mind the fact that there's 2 more difficulty modes you could play on, so even if you were to buy this game, I think it's $5. It'll give you a lot of good playtime, and for such an action-y action game, that long of a playtime is quite significant. Remaining. This is going fine. This level feels pretty significantly easier than a lot of the other recent ones. Couldn't really hit him because he was off screen. Caused some trouble. Yeah, that enemy is, I guess a little intimidating, but not actually. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There's something big and scary down here. Can't really get to it like that, though, huh? Okay. Alright, that was unorthodox, but it worked. The ladders. The ladders are what kill you. I'm down to my last health, so... Yep, not looking good. Alright, well, I mean, I said it was being easier, and that's still true with a death. Since most of these endgame levels have been real, I don't know, quarter munchers, or to use an arcade term. Clearing out a section... I was about to say, clearing out a section like that without taking a hit's a real boost to my morale, my ego. And once again, the game detected, the ego detector. It heard me, it heard my soul. And it, come down here. And it punished me for it. Yeah, these big spring enemies are definitely properly dangerous, unlike the smaller ones. Ah, yeah. That was a good amount of kills, though, before my first death. This is looking alright. Alright, nothing else up here. Go ahead and grab both of those. This lead. Okay, so these are a bit more dangerous when there's 6 of them. And they're flanked by ladders to make a aiming upwards. Upward. Alright, that didn't go so badly though. And I got the collectible, which is nice. Oh, wait, I need to go back here, do this. Yeah. Yeah, I think the strategy for that part is hide. Oh. Little foot was peeking out. I was slow, but fairly safe. Don't be taking those easy hits now. Okay, okay. I think it was more of a time waster, really. That was very needlessly risky. Just stand still and don't get hit. This guy being lowered down definitely makes him more dangerous. I stopped shooting because I thought I got him, but there's only a couple enemies left. This should be fine. My wrists are starting to hurt. I gotta say, but it's not going to be much longer. Yeah, let's not jump across the pit at the lowest point. Oh, she's so scary. Got him. Oh boy. Alright. Last normal stage. Aw. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. But low enough bouncy that you can jump over makes it a lot less dangerous. Okay, got out of the way in time there, that's good. Good when you get an enemy like that at a far distance. You only have to deal with like one of their shots, which is nice. Got through that starting section pretty well. Hello? I'll get out. Let me out. Ah, I see. Well, not doing too much about it. Just start with green. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's really frustrating. That's extremely. You can just barely make it. Oh my god. I'm shredded. Okay, this is gonna be one of those, ain't it? Oh boy, I made it. First section was not the issue, it seems. It is, however, annoyingly long. Oh, that's what last levels are for, I guess. No sense playing fair now. Come on. I gotta concentrate and do better than that. Not like the super soldier who takes 1 billion hits. Alright, well, this is the same same as last time. Full health after getting the 1 HP up. Go. You just sort of have to believe that you'll make it, or else you'll be too slow. getting better. That's what's important. Nope, don't want to do that while the wheel is going. Over and... Damn. Over and... yeah, just sort of going is actually a better strategy, huh? Baiting him into coming up with you also helps. I want to be on the edge of that platform. Controls aren't quite precise enough to realistically do that. Oh, that's exactly why. Come on. That is the way to do it, though. Just gotta be not jumping when it comes time. Oh. Yeah. Yep, just running for it is actually the better solution. You can see pretty quick improvement in the stage, which definitely helps. Stay as far away as possible. And get ready to get in close. At least I got some more health. Alright, there's one of them down. Maybe the others will be easier. I mean, so far. Got the thing. Oh, I didn't read it right. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see if I can do it this time. No. Not taking 2 hits there. I can't be afford to be taking 2 hits in the intro area. One is acceptable, but not 2. But honestly, these bouncy ball robots are probably less dangerous than the ones before with the lasers. Just because those lasers come at such an awkward angle, and they come fast. Whereas it's easy to just jump over the bouncy balls. They're only really a problem when they're flanked by something else, like your landing path would be right on one of the bullet. Nope. One of the bullets like that. Definitely through the beginner's luck portion of this level. I've got to scrape out those beginnings even. Go away. Nope. Come over here. Okay. Didn't get hit. That's what's important. Oh, jeez. Well, there's my wand. I mean, it's as easy as that. Just stand at the edge and open fire, and the bouncy balls will be gone, and then you can just jump over the machine gun shots, and it's no problem. Okay. Green, we meet again, but I know your tricks now. Just sorta go for it. Yeah, getting them to move up and down is definitely a big part of it. That way you can get them to be moving and taking shots, as opposed to you moving to dodge shots where you're not getting damage across. Ah, overcompensated. But still, doing pretty good. Yeah, if it doesn't follow you, it's like, what do you do, right? He's really not a problem. Still, 2 health now. 1 health now, and all 3 lives. At the end of green. That's significantly better than I've done before. Already. Ah. I suppose it's better to take him out at a different spot. More like up here. Yeah. Rather than dancing with the block or the blades. Can't do that with this one. Ugh. Okay. Well, I already got the Duber once. Sure, fine. Okay, that's gonna unlock his cage, so I need to be ready. Well, suppose that's not ready. Okay, okay. Not so bad. That's fun. Neat. Yep, I already forgot where it was gonna come from. That's gnarly. Oh. Definitely better to jump through the rings if you can. Just gives you a better angle of it. More likely to succeed, less likely to sort of trip. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, I am on my last life. My last health. Right there. And then up. Almost done. I do have to go through here, but I want to take care of guy first. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to just drop down after tripping the laser. Oh no. Oh. 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 I did it. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was real hard. Boss time? Final boss maybe? He's a little guy. Ow. He's like a little Amogus. Oh yeah, you like that one, don't you? This is an interesting final sort of boss. Back up here. Okay, well, he's at half health, so it's a good start. It's interesting to go from what they've had to a boss where he is small and difficult to hit. Oh, hello. Oh no, he's throwing his spaghetti at me, or his arched eyebrows even. Worse yet, his apostrophes. No, that's not the way to do it. Fell asleep. mean, if I die here, that's fine. Alright, that's a pretty good angle to hit from. Just shoot everywhere. We'll probably hit someone. Okay, over here. Okay, that was really close. Almost got him on my first try. I like that boss. Alright, got a new favorite boss. Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it, huh? Bait him to attack and then get behind him and shoot. He does just look like a little Amogus, don't he? Yeah, getting behind him, definitely easier said than done, but, I mean, I'm about the same progress I was the first time I fought him. Guys, come over here. Come on, all the way around. That's dedication. I mean, honestly, it almost seems like the little clones are trying to get away more than come after me. I think they are supposed to be coming after me, though. That's a really nice angle. Well, right there's a safe spot. Got him, got him. Is that it? Looks like it. It was a fun game. Earth is safe. All for now. Ugh. Ugh. It's a fun game. Definitely real refreshing after Titan Tactics. For the next one, should I look for something or should I do something random? At any rate, I'm definitely going to review this and talk mostly about the benefits of a game that just completely ignores story and what it means to be a game that doesn't do anything special, but just does things extremely well. Because that's definitely what this is. Oh, and well done. casual who played on normal. Fine with that. Is definitely going to be the end of the stream. I may play this game more on my own just to, you know, get 5 stars and get the collectible goomers, but I'm not gonna stream that, not gonna prioritize that. I had a good time. So